So yeah, I think it's, especially for my neck of the woods, it's nice to know how you guys have gone. I've noticed from yellow to green.
CLAAS has been around forever. It's been around since 1913. It's the largest family-owned agriculture company in the world. And over the years, CLAAS has built combines for various brands, whether it's Massey, Ford, Cat. 19, we with the new 8,000 series, 7,000 series combines, that was the first step to go from the yellow and black traditional paint to the seed green CLAAS colors. So we now have tractors 200 horsepower all the way up to our big four-wheel drives. And we are continuing to look forward to strengthening our CLAAS portfolio with other product lines. The world's pretty small these days, so you can see we do offer other product lines in various parts of the world, but aren't in North America yet. So you'll see in the coming years, our portfolio will increase as well. With our distribution, they're considered a long line dealer, so they can offer a CLAAS combine, CLAAS forage harvester, CLAAS baler hay tools, and CLAAS tractors. So we have more to offer our dealers. And as a result, you can see, especially the footprint in Western Canada, we've added locations. Some of our dealers we've helped expand. So we do have a pretty good footprint all across Western Canada.
Well, I hear that maybe a quad track is in the works from you guys. Do you have anything to add on that?
Yeah, so that this was the first year we had it out. So we had limited production. So on our four-wheel drive tractor, you could get in a four-track design as well. And we do, in the coming future, we'll have that available in higher horsepower ranges as well.
I heard there's something about the hydraulics too. There's some work to be done there to run all these big seeders now, and you need so much hydraulic power.
Correct, yeah. Especially in Western Canada with some of these big drills. The horsepower and hydraulic demands are so intensive that the new series is going to address that. So it'll be, right now, the Xerion tractor is pretty universal. There's some pretty amazing features on it. So we're looking to make a big tractor, good traction, good on fuel, big hydraulics, big horsepower, so we can target the Western Canadian big open areas.
No, that sounds good, because that's important to farms as they get larger, and especially when you're competing against other manufacturers, is if you know, the big multiples or the big discounts, you know, if you're wanting to, you can buy combines, but a lot of guys want to buy their tractors as well. And so, yeah, having the whole line is going to be very important.
Yeah, Steve, for CLAAS, we believe that part of our success has been allowing the ability to have open architecture with our technology. So for example, we're open to have Trimble, Ag Leader, John Deere, Topcon talk with our machines to gather and collect the data. Do you see that as value on your farm?
I'm a little slow and hesitant to move over our farm, even though we run brand new equipment to some of these platforms. So I can only imagine that once I did learn one, that wanting to switch out to something different and learn it completely new again would be a huge hurdle and be a huge disincentive to do that. So yes, having it open where you could say, hey, I love your combines, and let's just take all my data, because all the data too would be in a certain format, and so I could just take all that data and just move it over, and away I go. It's a huge positive.
I know AGCO, especially Fendt, came second, but I don't know how open. John Deere, I'm pretty sure, isn't quite that easy. And CNH, I think, is behind too. So biggest thing for us is John Deere owns the market. They're the market share leaders, right, in North America for all products. So what the hurdle we had is we would do fantastic demonstrations. Guys would love the combines. They'd love the tractor. But when they're talking about flipping their whole fleet over, plus the GPS system, is just such a hurdle. They didn't want their operators to relearn new systems and everything else. That's where we work with a local guy in Alberta. And he actually designed the system so the John Deere system, for example, can completely integrate with the CLAAS combine. We always had, from the higher ups, we always had support from Trimble and Ag Leader to work with our machines, as long as we kept the open architecture there for them to utilize. yeah, there is some others doing it now, but we are definitely the first, and we still feel it's important.